Okay, hopefully we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Well, are we? Aren't we? Yeah, okay. Shoo, for some reason it wasn't coming up. Okay. Let me bring up the chat. That might help as well. Okay. There we go. Plus it shows people it comes on. Hello, Pam. All right, let me share this to my page so my mama can find me and other folks can find me. So, all right. Bear with me just a couple of seconds. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Well, I was doing all that. Let me get off of there. Hello, hello, everybody. Phone down. This little slide if I put it there. All right. Okay. Oh, I need to move that off of the chat. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good seeing you all again. I'll give it a second or two here. And then I'll show you all what I'm using. And of course, everything's in the description of the live. And yay! There's my mama. I'm glad you and Dad made it back from Charleston. All right. And also, if y'all have any plans of placing an order with Unique in the Creek anytime soon, if you don't care, use my affiliate link that is listed in the description of this live. Or when you go on Unique in the Creek, there is a list of affiliates there. And you can click mine and you can get 5% off the boards and put Team Unique at checkout. Hey, everybody. I love seeing all these familiar faces. I see a couple of new faces. Of course, they might not be new to me, but seeing me, I should say, but it's new for me seeing their names anyhow. But anyway, I'm Keri Marie from Mountain Gal Creations, designer for Unique in a Creek. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to use this green mesh. Oh my gosh, Jamie. Mine are, I just got them in boxes. I've been trying to figure that out myself, honey. Okay, any of y'all on Facebook, do y'all have a system at how you organize your signs? Jamie from YouTube is asking. Because y'all got ideas, please let me know. I need that idea too. Because mine are just in boxes labeled like spring, summer, fall, winter, and it would be nice to have a system somehow. I know some people get like I have seen them get like the drawers, but metal's heavy, and after so many, it's gonna sag those like Sterilite or whatever drawers, so I'm not really into that myself. Because I have so many signs and I don't want to use that. But anyhow, so there's this, and I cut it at 22 inches. You can cut it smaller if you need to be. Most usually I would probably do like 16, 18, but I went ahead and done 22. And we're going to use the ring board, and we're going to kind of do it like Miss Judy. One is going to be on the outer 2 holes. The next one is going to be on the inner 2 holes. So a hanging file cabinet. I don't know about that either since they're so heavy. Unless I'm thinking of file boxes. Well, that's a good idea. Only thing though, I thought about like using the milk crates and then like figuring out some kind of divider because the milk crates are a little sturdier and heavier plastic. And I thought about using that and then like putting dividers in that, but I don't know. That's just an idea. So there's that, every other one. And I'm going to use this 10-inch sign I found on Etsy. You can use any ladybug sign. Don't have to be the exact same one. Lori has several. But I got this off of Etsy. Hello everybody. Wood crates, probably. You could probably do that. The only thing is the slats. Because I got several myself. I guess it would depend on the crate itself. I'd be kind of afraid of the falling through. Depending on how the slats go on it. That is a good idea, Ella. Because it is kind of hard to find the plastic milk crates, but you could find the wood crates a little easier. So that's another good idea. Okay, so I also have this daisy bush, which I forgot to put in the description. I did. I think I got these from Craft Outlet, but pretty sure it's Craft Outlet. It's a big bush of them. Also 2.5-inch ribbon here. This 2.5-inch ribbon. Oh my gosh. I love how all that stacked on it. I got this 1.5-inch. This is more of a silky type. So if you don't like using the silky ribbon, just any other kind of ladybug ribbon would be good. And then I'm going to use this red glitter ribbon. And those are going to be the ribbon tails. Now for my bow, I'm not sure. I got a couple other ribbons laying around here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not. So I didn't put them in the description. I was afraid to add like too many. So, oh yes, your favorite board, Miss Judy. I like the ring board myself. I'm so used to like making them compact though to where they'll fit between two doors. So I'm actually gonna kind of follow your lead on this one, Miss Judy. I'm actually gonna do the woodland ruffle and I'm doing the alternate holes, and so yeah. We'll see how this goes. Well, hello, Miss Marianne. Okay. I think that's it. I keep looking around here. I'm afraid I'm like missing something or forgetting something, but I don't guess so. Oh, and the ribbons, I cut at 15 inches. Sorry, forgot about that. The ribbons are cut for the ribbon tails 15 inches. And then the mesh is 22 inches. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I'm going to bring it down to the board so we can kind of get started, get this going, all that good stuff. So, all right. Sorry to make it shaky. And let's see if we can uncrooked this. There we go. That looks kind of straight. Hopefully it is. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I think it's straight. Okay. So, again, I went ahead and preloaded the board. And we're going to do like Miss Judy Baker. We're going to do the 2 outside holes, and then the next row 2 inside holes. Then the 2 outside, 2 inside. So we're alternating them. So there that is. And here's part of what I got done. I'm still unsure. I don't know, putting this together, it don't look nothing like Miss Judy Baker's Real Pretty Things, but we're gonna go with it. Woohoo! Miss Workaholic Marianne. So I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy on this. Still need to play with the ribbons and everything too, but get them all mooshed up here. So, all right. So here we go. Let me need to. I want to keep laying that down there. So let me move my sign elsewhere. We'll just lay it up here. I know, I do too. I was a little afraid to use the green, but I asked Randy and he's like, oh no, use it. He's like, no, it looks good. So again, this was cut at 22 inches. You can cut it a little shorter if you want. It's up to you, depending on, you can even cut it longer. It just depends on, I guess, kind of your fluffiness of the wreath, like the more fullness you want in it. Totally up to you. But I did do 22 inches. So, okay. And I'm going to do the woodland ruffle. I thought about doing others, but I was like, nah, we're just going to stick with the woodland ruffle. It's a little easier. And it definitely covers the board. So curl that a couple of times, then push up, and then just ruffle it right together. So give it a pinch here. All right. We're going to take this and we're going to bring it over here. That out of the way. And we're going to put it in our next zip tie. And of course, this all is going to stick to each other and all that good fun stuff. The woodland is definitely mine. And I really love the folded woodland ruffle that I do like on a lot of my stuff to try and keep things from like fraying and stuff a lot. And plus I do, like I said in the beginning, typically like to make things a little flatter. So if I do the folded woodland ruffle, which I did try with this, but I didn't really like it. I don't know. I just, this way I thought was prettier. So, but yeah, I think the woodland ruffle hides them edges the best, and it gives you that fullness and fluffiness, or whatever you want to call it. So, all right. And of course, I can fluff ribbon all day. So, yeah. So, and you know, it's springy, so you kind of want like the curls, like the frilliness, or however you want to, call it, frilliness, whatever. So, okay, then I'm going to take another zip tie. Goodness gracious, brain fart. And I'm just going to go right over top of that same zip tie that we just put the mesh in. All right, and then I'm going to gather, let's see which, okay. Gather my ribbons. Now the ladybug ribbon, okay, the multi-block that I use, it's directional. Now, if you don't care about direction, then by all means, just cut your 15 inches and just go away. Me, I'm anal. So I'm OCD, whatever you want to call it. So I want my ladybugs, when I fold them, I want them to be going the same way, okay? Now, like I said, if you don't care, then by all means, you can just cut it normal, dovetail it, whatever you want to do, okay? So, like I said, me, I like that. So I cut my ribbon at 15, actually 16 inches for this to give me that extra inch to fold this. So on this here, just this ribbon, I cut it 16 inches, okay? That way I can overlap here in the middle. So I just come down here, we're going to overlap it. Now I want this to be seen. I don't want it hid by this. So what we're going to do is, and this is going to be the middle ribbon, so I'm going to bring my smaller ribbon and I'm just going to tuck it right under there. All right. Now you can fold this to make sure you get the center, but you don't have to. You can just scrunch this right on up the middle. Bring it around. If it's uneven, all you have to do is adjust down here. Okay. That's all you got to do. So I'm just going to give that a pinch, and since this isn't a solid ribbon, I'm going to go ahead and use a rubber band to kind of keep this together till I get it on the board. All right. So there's that. All right. And I've already got a piece cut off my daisy bush, which I showed you all there in the beginning. And I just kind of twist it around to where the leaves are kind of, you know, out on all sides there. You can twist the the baby's breath around and just kind of, you know, floof it a little bit, make it look all right. And then I did cut it long enough to where it will have some height, and then it will also, so I just bent it. So it'll also go into our zip tie. Okay. So let's bring our wreath board back. All right. And like I said, all I done was take another zip tie, put it over top of the one we just used. I'm going to bring our ribbons in here. It's a little tough to kind of get everything moved out of the way a little bit, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this up, and I'm just going to barely close it, then bring in my daisy, and I'm going to slide it through there, and then I'll finish closing it. Get my pliers, close it up tight. Well, hello, Miss Liz. I've seen all your pretty wreaths you made. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then, turn this kind of around. Just come in here and just kind of play with your ribbons a little bit. You'll end up playing with them again. And I'm going to pull that down. I kind of like them up that way, but I got all these down a little too far. So we're just going to keep with the jive. I'm just going to grab that. Give that a little pull. That way. And just kind of move the daisies around a little bit. Need to move the greenery down some. That's like sticking up there way too high on that piece. There we go. Alright. I might have to pull that down further. I don't know yet. Wait and see. So there's that. Alright. And then I've already got one already pre-made, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the zip tie on it. And we're just going to slide it right in to the next zip tie. Bring it right in there. the zip tie. And just cut it off. Maybe. There we go. And then I just kind of like to play with it a little bit. Okay, so we're not going to put anything in that one. We're only doing every other one with the ribbons and stuff. So grab us another piece of mesh, and we're just gonna give that a roll or two. Turn it around. Give it another roll or two. Push up. Grab a hold of it. And then we're just going right next to this one. This is how you're putting it on the board to put it in the zip tie. And like I said, it's going to stick to the piece you previously got on there. So get that good and tight. Alright. Again, play with the mesh a little bit. Make sure kind of the edges of the board's good and hid, so to say. Because this mesh is a little kind of like stiffer than some of the others, so you just gotta really get in there and just kind of mess with it a little bit. Okay, so again, get a zip tie. We're going right over top of this one, the exact same one. Alright, so we got that already preloaded. And since I used the block ladybug ribbon on the last one, we're going to use our red with the black polka dots. And then our white ladybug. Like I said, this is a satin one. If you don't like using the satin, then just, you know, you can find you another ladybug ribbon to use. They don't have to be the exact same ones I'm using. So again, I want the ladybugs to be seen. And I've been putting the 1.5 on the outside of the ribbon tails, the 2.5 on the inside. So I'm going to put this one on top of the 2.5 inch. All right. Again, you can fold this to find your center, but I'm just going to scrunch it up, bring it around to a V. And as you can see, it's not really even. So I'm just going to push this side up a little bit down here at the bottom. Get that good little pinch in there. That way you know when you stick it in here, that's the center. Now you can also rubber band this if you want, like we did the other ones. Totally up to you, but I'm not going to. The only reason I did the other one was because I had to cut it in two in order for the directional ribbon. So we're going to get that over to the side. Then I'm going to grab our daisy bush. And again, I'm going to bring these little green, now let me cut it first. Get out of the way. And see this, how this is sticking up really far? If you like it that way, that's fine, but I don't really like it up that far. So I'm just going to push it down because it's a little pusher bush. Same as this, it's a pusher bush. So that means you could just push all these individual pieces up all together. So that's what they mean by a pusher bush or pick or whatever. So I'm going to take that and then we're just going to bend it. That way we can slide it into the zip tie. Alright, so move all this over here to the side. Bring this back down. Alright, and then, oh, here's our hanging. Well, probably shouldn't have put those flowers in there. actually on that one, because I think that's where my, oh well, I'm just going to keep going. Nothing else, I can take it out, because I think that's where my sign's going to be, because here's the hanging hole, so, oh well. Alright, so we're going to get our ribbon tails, bring them down here, and again, I'm going to close the zip tie, but not all the way, and then grab our little daisy piece here, and we're going to slide it through the zip tie. That way it'll be all nice and tugged in there. Yes, pushers are great. That way if there's a whole lot on a pusher bush and you don't want all that in one thing, hey, you know, you can cut it down, make 2 out of 1 stem. All up to you. Alright, and again, okay. Jeez Louise, I'm gonna cut that off of there. Lordy, my brain ain't with it at all this evening. Okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, like I said, I like, and turn this around here. I do like the pushers because, like I said, if there's too much on one stem, you can cut it and make 2 out of 1, which I do a lot. Okay, so I'm going to quit messing with that because we're just going to end up doing it some more. Okay, so again, we're just going to do the woodland ruffle here. I get my pinkies to work. Curl these under there. Grab a hold of it. And I'm just going to put it right in the next zip tie. Close it all up. Oh goodness. Why is that? Whew. Guess it's moving around too much here. I have to fix my camera. I've been noticing it's not wanting to focus too good. I think it's down a little too close to my table. Okay. So all right, and again, we're not going to do anything with that section. Put it to the side, grab us another piece of mesh, which is cut at 22 inches. Like I said, you can go less if you want, totally up to you, or you can even do more if you want. Totally up to you. I know people like big and full, so they'll do like 30 inches or some crazy number. But we ain't going to do that for this. Alright. So bring our wreath back over. Push that up. Bring this down. Zip tie it in. Alright, probably should have done more of the board. There wouldn't have been too much repetitiveness. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab a zip tie and go right over this zip tie. Go ahead and have that loaded and ready. Now, I've already got, well, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use this. I've already got it done up. So there's that. Push up our leaves and all that on this stem. Push that one down. Cut it. Uh-oh. Flower head come off. Get that over to the side. I'm just gonna rotate some of that around because it's got the little baby's breath. The thing with the pushers, you can twist this stuff around. Kind of put it where you want it. All right. So there's that. Okay, so bring this ribbon in here. I'm gonna just barely close, zip tie, bring my daisies in here. Close it on up. Alright. And just play with the ribbon. For some reason, it's like alright. Right on there. It's done. Moved around and everything. Alright, I ain't gonna mess too much with that since we'll be putting stuff on. So again. Give it a couple of rolls. Roll and then just kind of pull down, push in with your thumb. And grab our board, come into the next zip tie. Right, push it. Gosh, I hope I didn't. 2, 3, okay. Woo, there for a second I thought I didn't cut enough pieces. Alright, so again, just mess with the mesh here a bit. Alright, so no ribbon tails or nothing in that one. Grab us another piece of mesh. Wrench it. Alright. Ribbon falling over there. Very next zip tie, and of course this is going to get to where it wants to stick to everything because we're getting close to the other side. Alright, mess with that a bit here. Alright, grab us another zip tie, get right over top of that. Get our next set of ribbon tails. Will be the polka dot and the red, or nope, wrong one, ladybug. Oh my goodness. And just scrunch, bring it around to the V, which that's good. We're just going to give it a good pinch there. Alright, lay that to the side. Grab us another daisy stalk or stem or whatever you want to call it. Bring that around. Try and fix it while it's on here. Alright. Down here. Cut this off. Oh, it always over there. Alright. Bend that up a bit. Lay it over here. Yeah. Bring this down, and we're just going to go right in that zip tie. Just repetitive, like the other. Lay it down in there, and don't be afraid to squish this mesh. By golly, it'll bounce right back, trust me. Barely close it, then get our daisy. Slide it in through there. Finish closing it up. Alright. And just play with this a bit. A little easier once you get the next one in to really kind of focus on where everything needs to go, so to say. Have to get it in there. Ah, got that one twisted. Alright, here we go. And of course, I keep coming over here out of the frame, bringing this to me. I'm going to have to bring my camera over more too, is what I'll have to do. I'll have to mess around with my setup here. Of course, I'll have to anyway, with all the organizing I'm going to be doing back that way anyway. So maybe mess with my camera angles and get that all set back up differently. Because I keep wanting to bring this stuff to me. So I need to bring the camera out more. Okay. So again, 22 inches. And we're going to give that a roll or two. Draw it around. Oh. And all I'm doing is pushing my thumbs up and bringing the rest of my hands down on that part. Alright, gives a real pretty ruffle. Not that you can really kind of tell on this too much, but if you was using it elsewhere, it looks really pretty. Okay, so again, just going to get tight in here. Everything's going to want to stick together. Stick to each other. And get our rolls. Make sure we're on the board. You want the inner side hid and you want the outer side hid too. So once you kind of step back, you can see that. Like, bring all this down and mess with it more. Like I said, this mesh wants to stick to everything, including ribbons. Oh, I am. So I'm gonna have to figure a different, like I said, bring the camera closer. The only thing is I have my laptop here in front of me where I can see the comments and stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, Leslie, Knight, if you're still watching, tomorrow the bling rope should be here. Even if it doesn't get here tomorrow, I am going to start on your skunk rail, because I can always leave that to last, if nothing else. So we'll be starting on that and hopefully have it finished tomorrow. That way I can. So look for a message from me tomorrow, Miss Leslie, if you're still here. We're sticking. All right, thankfully the last one. I was probably like, oh my gosh. Never all the repetitive here. Next time I'll definitely do more of it. I just didn't have a whole lot of time. I mean, I guess I could have done it through the week, but poor Randy had a toothache. So we battled that all weekend. Then we got into the dentist yesterday. Had to go back today. All right, so on this one, we're going back in. Putting our zip tie right over top of the same one. So we had to go back today, get impressions, because poor filler, he's going to go ahead and have all those upper teeth removed. He just, a lot of people, you know, my dad was the same way, just don't have good teeth for some reason. You know, usually if you're sick as a kid or get a certain illness, it takes a toll on your teeth. So, oh no, Tina. All good though. There's always replay, or at least you're catching the end. Okay, so let's move this back over. And again, like I said, yes, the ribbon tails and the picks are on the outside. It don't really matter. If you want it on the inner set of 2 holes, you can put it on the inner set. It don't really matter. It's just kind of how I started it, so that's what I stuck with, it being on the outside. You could do it on the inside if you prefer. All up to you. Oh, I thought I seen another one, but I don't guess so. Okay. So again, like I said, this is a directional ribbon. If you don't care that when you put your tails on that your ladybugs are going different ways, cool, all up to you. You know, me, I'm OCD, so I kind of like having my ladybugs going the right way. So again, this one, the other ribbons I cut at 14. This one I cut at 15. That way I can have the overlap on it. So, and again, I also want the ladybug on top. I don't want it hid. So we're just going to slide the glitter ribbon underneath. So then we're just gonna scrunch it right up through here, bring it around to the V, and it looks pretty even to me. So I'm gonna pinch it right there. And because I did cut that in half, I'm going to go ahead and put a rubber band on it. That way it'll hold together. Well, hello, Miss Kelly Perdiman. Just to keep it together so it's not falling apart when I go to put it on the board here. So there's that. What are you into? Oh, okay. You're just playing with the ends of the... Have I ever just stapled the ribbon together? No. I don't need another thing on my desk. I'll just use the rubber bands. I mean, I guess you could staple it if you want, but I'm just going to use the rubber bands. I have the rubber bands. I don't need to deal with the stapler and staples. And but I have seen people do it. So I guess it's all would be like preference. So, all right. So there's that. So let's grab another. Is that where our daisy? Oh, well, that one don't look to be smaller though. That's not. Okay, so we'll switch. Okay, that one's good. Kind of want them all to be the same, so I don't want two big flowers on this. So yeah, I'm wondering if it works pretty good too, but it's not something I need to have something else, like I said, in this craziness right here. So I got enough right here. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Connie. I've never tried it. I have seen others staple ribbon like that, but no, I don't. Like I said, I don't need another mess here on my thing. Well, the ribbons, I might have said 16. I meant to say 15. If I did, I'm sorry. Because the ribbons are 14 inches. But I did cut that 15. That way it has that overlap in the middle. If I said 16, I'm sorry. But it wouldn't really matter. That just means more you overlap if you do the directional. Now, if you ain't worried about it, then just cut it 14 inches like you do all the other ribbon. So, if I did, I misspoke. So, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's grab our ribbon. Okay. Like I said, it don't hurt. It just gives you a little more of when you're just overlapping it is all. Because, I mean, you want it to be as long, as the other ribbon. So it'll just give you more to overlap and make sure, you get it like in your zip tie, in your rubber bands. So, but honestly, I did do 15. So, like I said, I could have misspoke. I'm sorry, but it is 15, and I just use it to overlap, and because these are 14. So, I saw it. Okay, so let's grab this here. So again, like I said, if you do it 16, no worries. It just gives you a little more to overlap at the bottom if you use the directional ribbon. Right. And if you want it to go the right way. If you don't care how your ladybugs are going, then by all means just cut it 14 like the others. Nope. Get this in here. And cut, maybe, hopefully. Okay, so get all this to where it's okay. And again, I'll probably end up taking off one of these daisies in order to put the sign. So I need to find my top. Okay, there's the top. But I don't think I'm going to make kind of that empty space at top. So let's turn it to where we got a daisy at the top. And it ain't really going to matter because you've got all these holes. You don't have to use the hanging holes. You can put your zip tie, you know, anywhere. Or be like me and do not pay attention at all and just drill you a hole. You know, hey, hey. Because I'm bad at that. I don't pay attention. So I'll just use a regular hole that I put mashing stuff in. Or, you know, whatever. I've had to drill holes after it all being together in order to put a hanging hole, especially some that had a little more on one side. So it was, you have to, you know, make it hang, you know, straight. So you have to move that zip tie or whatever you're using to hang it with so it'll hang just right. So I've had to drill holes. So, okay, now let me get our sign and grab some zip ties. Or not zip ties, pipe cleaners. Dear baby Jesus. Whew. I'm telling you, I'm just all this evening. Oh, well, thanks, Beck. I wanted to, like, there's, you know, a little bit of green here. And I didn't want it, to blend all together. You know, using black or red or white. So I was like, well, let's just bring some green out of that sign. So then I put it on there and I was like, well, I was a little scared of what it would look like with the ribbon and all that. I was like, well, it look right. And I put it on there. It's like, well, I'm liking that. So then Randy, he's, I'm telling y'all, he's a great sounding board. He's perfect at helping me figure out whether I like things together or not. And so I'm just taking two of these and I'm going to twist them together because I don't have the extra long pipe cleaners or anything. And in order to get this on here, with this being, let me show you how deep. Hopefully I can. Hold on, let me grab some of this ribbon here before I have an avalanche. So, see how kind of deep that is? So, and I don't want to like pull the sign down where it squishes everything. Yeah, it's a 10-inch sign. You can go with 8-inch. 10 inches, kind of a hair too big, I think, personally. But not really either. It just depends on how you put it on there, I guess. But this is a 10-inch sign. And like I said, 8-inch will work too. But 10-inch was what I had as the choice. Because honestly, I got it in like a kit. It was just a sign and ribbons. And I used a couple of the ribbons that come with it. But the others, I had myself. So yeah, I need to get me some, but Michael's had a sale on their pipe cleaners, so, and the big bags of them here not too long ago. So I just grabbed them. So I'm using what I got. Let's see. But yeah, when you do the big fluffy kind of wreaths, you need them longer pipe cleaners. Oh, come on. Please don't be a pain. Please. Please. Come on. Alright. So let's try this end, I guess. See if it'll go through. There we go. Ha ha ha. Yay. So let's bring it up. Ta-da! And I kind of offset mine. I got these cable mounts, of course, E6000 after scratching the Sinus a little bit. Do the cable mounts, E6000. So there's that. Alright, so let's bring this down. And again, like I said, I'm going to kind of make that. Let's stand up too. Boy! Alright, so top. So let's kind of put it right in there, hopefully. So come down in here to the world of mesh and get us a hole. Now with this, thankfully, you can find the holes pretty easy using the woodland ruffle. Yeah, watch me say pretty easy, and then I'm like, struck a bus. But usually using the woodland ruffle, it is pretty simple at finding the hole you need. I get the zip tie off the pipe, or the pipe cleaner off the mesh. Alright, so got that down. So let me turn around here. And like I said, the best thing, like, if it was a different kind of mesh you were using, I highly recommend, like, these needles. These are plastic. And put your pipe cleaner through. And you can move it around the board and find your hole and stick it down through. Oh, they're awesome. One of the best things I have gotten lately. Oh, let's see. There's a hole here somewhere. Right in here. Here it is. Alright. Grab the other one here. Stick it down through here. Alright. Might not be able to. Okay, so. Alright, I'm gonna flip this over, y'all. And you want to pull it to where it's snug, but you don't want to pull it too tight. Now, I ain't going to put that back through until I know that's where I want it for sure. So I'm just going to bring that down. All right. Okay. I have to bring bring it further down. I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now. I'll decide later. And then I can fix it later. I am messing with these ribbons. Okay, so there's that. So let's try and make a bow. Alright, I doubt it's going to be as pretty as Miss Judy's. But we're going to try a bow. Hopefully that'll do there. Okay. Get back up here. Whew. Alright, let me grab my bow maker. Okay. So. I don't know. There's a multi-block, there's a ladybug, there's a red. Throw in some black glitter here. Of course, that one. Or I could use that one. Because we do have the polka dots around on the sign. And I do kind of want to make it a little bit different. I think I'm going to add this one. It looks like little ladybugs, you know, of. So I thought about using a little bit of green in there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Or I might, is that the right green? Might not even be the right green. Hold on now. This might not even be the right green to use. Might be a little too dark, but I don't guess it really matter. So, of course, this stuff is a little harder to work with. Yeah, it goes. So we may toss that in there. And I thought about using like the smaller red, but now that I think about it, I think what I want to do is use a green. Put the green in there. So, alright, how many I got here? I'm going to take this one out. I do believe. So, alright, let me line it up here. That one, that one. Alright. So that one, that one. Let's put that green in there, I think. Might not use the solid black. I think that one, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Well, no, because I got the 2 reds there. You're partial, you love green no matter what. Okay. I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Does that look good? Look okay to you all? Like how? Yeah. So this one, polka dot, green. This one, or instead of that one, should I substitute the black in there instead of this one? What do you all think? Solid black or go with the polka dot with the kind of like lace edging, scallop edging? What one do y'all like better? That one or the black? I think the black would really stand out, but I think it would stand out better than the polka dot. What y'all think? What y'all think? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Solid black? Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Alright, so let's check that one. Do the solid. Ooh, everybody's solid. Alright. Alright, what no okay, so here we go. Hopefully. Maybe. Now this kind of like in the kit. Even Randy says black. Okay. So this one come in the kit as well. I'm gonna bend, sorry, this wire here. I'm not getting poked. Let me see if I can kind of get that out of the way here. Alright, so bring this one down here. Alright, so I don't know how long it is. I'll probably end up cutting part of it off, but you like the dots. You would, Judy. You would. Everybody says black, but you're like, the dots. Okay. You just said that threw me off, didn't you? Yep, that's what you did. Alright, I think I'm gonna do, let's see, 6. It's gonna be super huge to the 5. 5-inch loop, I believe. Alright, or maybe we should. Okay. Yeah, let's do the 6, I think. Let me do the other loop and put it against my wreath. Gosh, I can never. Right, Lynn? She just wanted to be different. Okay, let me see if the 6-inch loop is going to be too big. Right. We're going to go with 6. Looks alright. I was afraid it's going to be too big, but. Alright, so. Sure that is on the 6. Okay. Alright, so there's that one. You would put black between the ladybug. I know, I love all the scalloped ribbon myself too. She likes to be fancy. Well, Judy's wreaths are pretty. So, okay, I can do that, Connie. But I don't know, that puts way too many solids all together there. You have the red and then the green. Oh, goodness. Okay, pick on Judy night. Okay, so there's that 6. So let's open this one. Dude, like, I'm telling you, the scalloped is my favorite, but I love ribbon too. I mean, I'm just as bad as Miss Judy, as if you can't tell behind me. But I have put a hiatus on mine, and then of course Lori comes out with all that really pretty embossed velvety, I think it was velvety, like the floral stuff and on the ribbon, and I'm just like, you know, it's like, you're killing me, Smalls, you're killing me. Okay, so you're all good, darling. Alright. I'm gonna make this one 6 as well. Alright, pinch and twist. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Connie. Once I like set it there and I was like, I think we're gonna go with a solid. Even though I do love the scalloped edge ribbon. Y'all know that. Like I use it a lot in a lot of my wreaths. But alright. So I'm gonna try one of Miss Judy's bows and we're gonna bring that up. I've done a couple this way, but not many. I forget kind of how the pattern goes, but we'll just wing it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now this stuff. Like I said, it doesn't have a wire in it, so who am I kidding? I know I swore I was using up my stash, but there goes that. I was looking for embossed velvet, shiny glitter. Yeah, we need like an AA for ribbon or something, you know? I don't think AA would help, but I have a couple of totes, but those are mainly holiday. Like I put my Christmas and stuff in it because I'm telling you, these shoe racks from Amazon, oh man. Like if my ceiling was higher in here, I'd have got the bigger ones. But my ceiling in here isn't that high because where it's the second story. And so I couldn't get, I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wanted the bigger ones, but just because I have so much ribbon. But I have, and like, that's like 4 rows, like 4 stacked deep. So y'all know, like, yeah. Yeah, filigree, embossed, whatever. Ribbon's ribbon. Okay. So this, I'm going to go 5 inches on. So let me move. I like the emboss. I like the filigree. Whatever it's called, I'm with it. But I do have some attic storage. Dang, I'm going to have to put a clothespin just to keep that held down there. Yeah, the velvet, it is raised off the ribbon. Not like super raised, but yeah, that's me with our basement, but so. But yeah, I do believe it is filigree. Filigree, I like the emboss too. So we're going to go down an inch. So this is going to be 5. Maybe. Of course, you pull that. And because like I said, this isn't wired. So, alright. Okay. And just because that's going down, instead of wanting to go up, I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. Just because this stuff is a pain in the rump. What in the world here? Okay, there it is. Just had it over top of the other one. I'm gonna put this back up. If I don't, this will like do stop tomorrow. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. Okay. So there's that. I'll keep that on there. Alright, time for the block. Block, block, block. And we'll start with this side on it too. And this one, I'm also gonna do 5. Yeah, she posted earlier today. There's 2 kits too, wasn't there? But is that tomorrow or is that Friday? Y'all, I need to start paying attention. Of course, I've been busy today. Like I said, Randy had to go back to the dentist and get impressions made. And so, all right. And I'm going to go up with this one. Right. Okay, I wasn't sure. I remember seeing the kits, but I kind of figured it would be tomorrow since she posted it today, but I wasn't. Like I said, I was half paying attention because when she posted it, we were at the dentist office. So, okay. So, whew, get this ladybug ribbon, all this glitter. Alright, so I'll do this one. Shorten out of the hair. Twist it. Okay, and this one, we're going to do 4-inch on the loop. I stand corrected. Oh, bull butter, Judy. Bull butter. You just want to join the in crowd. You don't want to be that rebel no more. I'm peeking. You know that. I love you, Judes. Okay, so 4 inches. Yeah, the black ribbon's wired. The only thing that isn't wired was this green. It's like a meshy. It come in the double swag kit Lori had back around Christmas time. The snowman one. It's left over from that. I thought, well, give it a little texture. Little something different. It's just a saying we have down here. Instead of saying bull crap, we say bull butter. So it's just, well, I won't say here in Vermont, but back home in West Virginia, it's just a saying we have. So yeah, just one of them, things. All right, so I don't know how many of these you bring up, Judy, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Yeah, it was part of the kit. It was the snowman double swag kit she had. I just seen it, grabbed it. I thought, oh, well, we'll give it some texture, and hey, why not? So, all right, so we got 4 on that side, 3. So we'll come over this way with this one. So how many of these do you put up top here, Judy? Leave it up and just say the word. Yeah. So used to saying it. Haven't heard it in years. Oh man. We say it a good bit. So this one's also going to be 4 inches, y'all. I don't know, this bow's gonna be like humongous. Probably shouldn't have chosen this many ribbons, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. That's kind of tough. One tail down, one tail up. Well, I didn't quite do that with the white back ribbon, but oh well. All designers have your own language. Well, that language comes from the area we grew up. So you usually have 6 or 7. Okay. Well, I'm good then. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm telling you, we got some goodies. Good sayings down in the South there, so to say. Alright, now let's bring, of course this is going to be a brighter green, but that's alright too. Hopefully, that ain't going to stay there. Let's lay it up there. Okay. Yes, Miss Leslie, I was speaking of that a while ago. Tomorrow I'm supposed to get the bling rope. I didn't have quite enough of it. So I had to order it. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. Even if I don't, like, that's something I can always add on at the end. But I will be working on your skunk rail tomorrow. For sure. I got the sign, I think it was yesterday. I had to order some rail boards. I got them from Amazon just so that I could get them in here quicker. And so I got those Sunday. Let's see. And scooch it and mash it and whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, whatchamacallit. Son of a biscuit eater. We also have a thing called shoot far, except for it's crap far, but the other word for crap. And save matches. We have that little saying. I should have got a solid white and probably stuck in here too, but oh well. We're good, I believe. We're good. Okay, so I'm gonna get a bigger zip tie though to put around that thingamajig. We also say that thingamajig. All right, Marianne. All right, so I'm gonna get that. Go ahead and grab. Yeah, I understand that, Susan. That's a tough choice, but have you ever used a wing board with the top/bottom rail? No, I have seen others do it because I always just took 2 rail boards and put them together, and done it that way. I've also seen people kind of, depending on what you wanted in the middle, I guess you wouldn't have to use the rail board. Yeah, we say son of a biscuit eater, but I've seen people take the small board and then take the wing board and cut it in half. We're off and running. Like, I haven't heard that in a while either, Marianne. And they take the wing board and cut it in half and put it on each end of the small board. That way they could just put the metal sign through the middle. And then if they wanted mesh or something around it, they are, but my grandpa, oh my gosh, he had all kinds of things, y'all. Lord have mercy. He always used to say, was you born here or raised on a farm? Trying to think a couple others he used to. Ooh, that sounds awesome, Nancy. Okay. Sticky outies. Sticky outies I got from Dre. Dre says sticky outies a lot. Okay, so I took the pipe cleaners, twisted them together. Alright. So I'm going to raise this a little bit and put the pipe cleaner through. I think I got it through there. Nope. I didn't. Try this again. Yeah. Was you born in a barn? Another thing my grandpa used to say, come in if your nose is clean. That was another one he used to say a lot. Come in if your nose is clean. Alright, so let me see if my little tiny hands can grab all this stuff. Alright. So now I'm going to get my 10-inch. I see, said the blind man. Oh, yes, I say that one too. I also use that. Okay, so move this out of the way. Hopefully I won't have to grab it back. Alright. Bring this around. All of us kids when we were younger, my cousins, we'd all be there and bring our friends around, and my grandpa would be like, come in if your nose is clean. But man, they would turn around and look at me like, what? I just shrug my shoulders and go on, man. Of course, once they got to know my grandpa, like, they just went with it too. So, okay. So, I'm going to get this. I'm going to give it a twist here or two. Alright. Now I'm going to sit here and kind of get these tails on the bottom all pulled down here, hopefully. I can get my hands. Alright. Get that all brought down. And I'm telling you, I miss my grandpa so much. Of course, I was the first granddaughter. So I was spoiled rotten by him. And oh, I do. I miss him so much. Let's see. I'm going to trade places with these loops here. I don't think I've heard that one, Teresa. Okay. I have to wait till I get this on the thing and actually Get it all freaked out. Oh wow, Nancy, I've had a couple of those, I will say. There is some waterfalls there in West Virginia, as a matter of fact. And before they had stairs, they put in these stairs. You had a rock cliff you had to go down, and they just had a knotted rope there for you to hold on to. I don't know. I'm just going to have to wait till I get this on there and then play with it more. Ah, that's cute. Angel number one. Oh, mine. Of course, you know how, I don't know, my family, they're bad at it. They, how they'll go through like their kids and then the rest of the grandkids and then get to your name. So it was always like Julia, Beck, you know, Amanda, the Kayla, and then finally Keri, you know, like always dealt with that. I can see right now I'm gonna have to unloosen that, but all right, let me move these out of the way so I can push this up. So yeah, that was always fun too, because when they first started, sometimes you knew when you were in trouble where they wanted you, but other times you had to kind of stand there and wait till they got through all the names before you knew whether, you know, it was you or not, so to say. You know? Yeah. Okay, so I want that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up moving that up just a hair. I do believe I want that right there. So oh, well, thank you so much, Connie. He called me Kitten my first year. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Kitten. How cute is that? I like that, Kitten. That's cute. Alright, there's another hole here. And of course, getting that one, the other one comes out. Okay, so let me... gotta put the other one in and the other pipe cleaner comes out. Okay, so let me... I can't turn this over, I'll smish my thing. Pull it taut just enough to where you feel it against the mesh. Alright, so... let me bring all this. Whew. Do some major cutting on some tails. That's for sure, I'm certain. Okay. So again, let's Alright, this bow. I have to make it a little tighter against there because it's not wanting to. Alright, give me just a second. Let me kind of pull this a little tighter back here. Okay. I don't know, y'all. This thing's, to me anyway. Maybe I'll start cutting on these tails and get everything kind of. Okay. I'll quit messing and just. Okay, I need that one. Maybe. Okay. Go back because that's the way that green wants to go. Where that green goes, we're gonna let it go since it don't have any wire in it. This one. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to like burp in your ear there. Alright. I think I'm trying too hard at like making it like a funky bow. I think is my problem. Okay. So, not sharp enough. I'm not messing with this till it. Put it in a safe place. I hear you. I'm bad at that. But I do get it honest. Alright. Y'all too funny. Cracking me up. Actually, I think I'm going to go even shorter with this one. Because I'm going to have to go shorter with those. This, I'm just going to cut at an angle. Just because of what it is. Alright, so let's go a little shorter with the green. Alright, the black out here. And that's about right. Just a hair more on the angle though. There we go. Okay, so let's bring this one. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Miss Julia Eisenhart, honey, Marianne, I had a doll baby that my mom got me once when I was younger. Let's say about 5-6 years later, when we were spring cleaning at my grandmother's, my mom finds it. So, oh yeah, yeah, trust me, yeah. 5-6 years later on a Christmas gift. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm not gonna get that the way I want it. For right now. But you all get the idea. I'll play with it later because I kept you on there long enough. So anyway, yes, my mother, like I said, 5-6 years later, I got my baby doll. So yes, ma'am. Okay, let me kind of fix all the ribbon around the edge here. Oh, I had other like presents, but so yeah, my mom has a lot of those safe places. Okay. Alright, so let me bring you all up. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold this up to where it looks right. I'm still not used to this. Try to get that off of there, but there we go. Maybe. Alright, there it is. Trying to get the light off of it and try to get it right. I think I'm going to move the sign up just a hair though. So, but that's something I can do later. Ain't going to do it right now, but yeah, I think I'm going to slide that up another hole. So whoop whoop. Okay, let me grab my chair before I fall and bust a butt. Alright, y'all. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I haven't made one like this in a good little while. So it was nice doing something, you know, a little different. And like I said, I think I am going to move the sign up a little bit. I may end up cutting the tails a little more too. That way you could see like the daisies. Plus this, I don't know, that white ribbon with the little red. It's not a very stiff ribbon. So I think I'm going to end up cutting those a little shorter. So, alright guys. Again, I appreciate it. Don't forget, all the new stuff comes out on Unique and the Creek website tomorrow. Usually 2 o'clock, I believe. So check in. I believe there's 2 new kits, and of course she always adds ribbons and mesh and stuff. So give that a look, and if you wouldn't care, use my affiliate link, and if you order boards, you will get 5% off of that if you use Team Unique in the code at checkout. And I'm not sure when I will see you again. We haven't done the calendar for next month yet, so I don't know if it'll be next Tuesday or if it'll be the Tuesday after that, so not really sure on that. So I'd like to say I go live on my page, but I'm trying to get a bunch of my stuff organized, so I probably won't be on mine this week because I got a lot of straightening up to do and get rid of my Christmas out. So I guess I'll see you when I see you. Just pay attention when Lori does the calendar. That way you'll know when all of us are live. And I guess y'all have a good night. And I will catch you next time.